What has been your run-in with a perv? Guys, girls, whatever your story is, feel free to share it. This guy said, caught a guy stealing glances at wieners in the urinal next to me.
That's fine.
Called the cops. This guy had a record for doing the same and was on probation.
Thanks for ratting me out, jerk.
Would you? I don't know. If I caught someone just looking at my wiener, I mean, I'd be like, hey, I don't know if I'd call the cops.
Do. Honestly, I don't even know what I would do. I think, depending on where I was, maybe.
So it's an older dude. I'm not saying child, right? An older dude at the urinal next to you, and he like leans back.
I don't know what I would do
to check out your junk. I'd probably say, hey, F off, but I wouldn't call the cops.
I'd probably be like, still can't see it, huh?
If he was jerking off, maybe I'd be like, okay, this guy's an absolute pervert. We're going to get security in here or something.
Right. Maybe I would tell someone at wherever I was, maybe I'd say, hey, man, just so you know, that guy is...
There's a meat gazer in the bathroom?
Yeah, he's checking out dudes.
He's not complimenting anybody on their size either. He's being a real jerk about it.
Complimenting anyone on their side.
I mean, if you're going to look, give me a nice review.
At least say,
nice
looking good or something, you know?
Yeah.
Make me feel better about myself.
Right.
James' biggest complaint is lack of compliments.
Yeah, exactly.
Lyle is with us. Hey, Lyle, what was your run-in with a perv?
Oh, how's she going, eh?
How's she going, eh?
Anyway, I had this girl come walking by, and she was stumbling around, and I was a nice guy, so I was like, hey, you doing okay? And she just kind of, like, gave me that blank, drunk stare. And mind you, at the time, I was about a $120. I weighed about 120 pounds.
Yeah.
She stares at me. She goes, you're kind of cute. And I'm like, oh, okay. Do you have any, like, friends or anything? And before I could even, like, finish my sentence, she slammed my shoulders into a wall and, like, shoved her tongue down my throat. And, like, I literally physically, because I was, like, a quarter of her size, couldn't do anything to defend myself. I literally had to just, like, take it.
That's
it was
right.
The worst. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
From a block away, my coworker saw it happen, and she's just dying laughing. She's like, did that girl just attack? I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And she, like, took me under her wing for the next, like, hour and just, like, protected me. She was like, it's okay, sweetie. Just stay here. And I was like, okay, it's going to be okay, right? Everything's going to be okay.
It was never okay.
It's not going to be okay.
It was never okay after that.
It would be more than uncomfortable if a bigger lady gives you an unwanted tongue bath.
I'm glad I have at least a little size to me.
To fight
yeah,
back.
That guy didn't have
I can't even think of no chance. No chance at all. You're just her plaything. You're her plaything.
You are. You're like her little rag doll.
Yeah.
She's going to toss around, do what she wants with.
Yeah. There is an upside to at least being a little plump.
Right. Let's go to Melinda in St. Pete. Hi, Melinda.
Hey.
So as a woman, I'm sure women deal with pervs more than men do, but what's been your encounter with a pervert?
I used to work at this dry cleaners, and we had a little old lady come in, and she says, this man exposed himself to me and went around the corner, and there's this guy with his pants halfway down, jacking off.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, hey, stop doing that. He turned around the run. Because his pants was down, he fell. I ran up to him because I didn't want him to leave, and I took my foot and stuck it right by his back of his ass on his balls. Until the police came and got him.
Hold on a second.
She stomped his balls?
You stomped this man's balls?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to let him go. There's no way in hell.
Well, I'm not leaving.
Exposing yourself to a little old lady, you are a sick you-know-what.
Did you damage his balls for good, or...
Oh, I was stepping on him pretty hard.
You are a badass.
Where's this dry cleaners at? The office of ball torture?
Ball torture? Oh, no, you just turned James on. Melinda the ball crusher.
I would not get anywhere near that
that's
man's
me.
balls.
No, like most women would not
No
touch
way,
the pervert
Colin.
in any way, shape, or form, so you're a brave lady.
Yeah.
What's the rate for ball stomps at your location? Just need you to stomp the balls out.
Thanks, Melinda. Hopefully the guy did not enjoy the ball stomping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Risk you take.
I don't know how you can enjoy it on the cold concrete.
Drew's in Detroit. Drew, tell us about your run-in with a pervert.
we were helping my cousin move in a 3-seater pickup. And the guy in the car next to us, he's eyeballing hard, man. I don't know what he wants. And so these guys don't even see him. So then he starts doing acting like he's doing like a beat with his hands and, in the air,
Yeah. The BJ motion.
So he's doing that. So my buddy, he's a clown. He leans forward and he points at himself. And the guy goes, no. So then he points at my cousin. The guy goes, no. And he points at me and he goes, yeah. And he starts doing it again.
That's tough to go through a perverted moment with your friends and your friends realize it's only... Yeah, no?
Him?
No?
Oh,
this guy?
Yeah,
he would do it.
You want to blow this guy?
Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
That Jason, you had that happen, but you knew it was for you because you were the only guy in the car, right?
Oh, it was for me.
Right.
Directed right at me.
Yeah.
He gave you the BJ mouth motion.
Yep, wanted me to pull over and give me a blowjob. I just kept going.
Yeah.
Went and told my girlfriend about it.
Yeah.
At the time.
Someone said my run-in with a pervert was at while I was working at one of the big box home improvement stores. I was helping a lady with her project, and she asked me to cut some wood for her. And when I bent over to mark the measurement, she credit swiped my backside.
With her hand?
Swiped his butt crack?
Yeah, she put her hand through his crack area.
And said, if you come with me to build my project, there's more where that came from.
Great to go to this lady's house for some ass play. I can construct a deck and then she'll play with my ass. What a fun afternoon.
I was in
I think
shock
it's still not worth it.
and had to leave work early that day. That lady was gross.
Oh, well.
Imagine I have to leave work early. I have to. Reason for leaving? Some woman fondled my beehole when I was cutting wood for her.
If you're a manager, though, like you're a manager,
Your
Dave,
crack.
and one of your workers is
someone
like,
slipped their hand in my crack.
it looks
I
like
gotta
I've
go.
seen a ghost, and I come up to you, and I'm like, I gotta go. And
What happened? Did somebody cut their finger off at the saw trying to cut wood?
no, an old gross lady just put her hand in my butt crack and said there was more, and
Better go home.
I gotta go.
Go clock out.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
That is not what you'd expect. Yeah.
No.
To someone to
I don't
run
ever
their hand down
expect
your butt
any.
crack?
I don't expect a hand to go in my butt
Where's it
crack
gonna
like-
go when you start ass first like that? Where's the end?
Oh no, you're going.
I mean,
You're going in.
Yeah, she's a filthy animal.
You're
right?
going in.
She'll do anything.